back on more. Okay? So this is a good activity. It is a brain that allows you to prepare for your writing, which is essential in becoming a good writer and creating works that have cohesion and coherence. But it's also a critical thinking activity because it allows you to look at your thoughts. Okay? It allows you to look at all your thoughts, figure out what thoughts don't break the unity, don't really go with the subject, or are not really a good support. And it also allows you to identify your ideas that actually are good supporting points or good supporting details, okay, that help you write a paragraph that has cohesion and coherence. So don't just look at this as the beginning of a brainstorming, or excuse me, as the beginning of the writing process, thinking activity that you're going to need not only the rest of the semester, but in the rest of your life. Because I know in the secondary schools that you went to, the high schools you went to, and the middle schools, they didn't spend a lot of time dealing with critical thinking. You didn't get a lot of wide inference-based questions. So that's one of the things we want to do, and hopefully your reading instructor does that with you in your 103 class, is give you a lot of examples so you can begin to critically think. All right? So let's just go and review. The first thing you're going to do is brainstorm, put your ideas on paper. The center is you ask those questions that we talked about last week, beginning of this week. From the ideas you put here, you figure out what ideas are best for you and create a topic and controlling idea, that one idea that you're going to talk about in your paragraph. From there, at the bottom, save some space at the bottom because I want you to write a topic sentence. Remember, a topic sentence says what? Topic and what else? Controlling idea. So write that topic sentence right in the beginning. All right? Just a hint, if I was you, this is not the only way to write it. But because some of you are very new at writing, especially in English, okay, I would start my topic sentence off with the subject. Make the subject the topic. You don't have to do that. If you want to go a different direction, you can. All right? But if you want to make life easy for yourself, you can start it off with what? The first 3 weeks at the university were blank, blank, blank. Or my experience at my experience at the university during the first 3 weeks were blank, blank, blank. But you might want to start off with my experience my first 3 weeks at the university or KSAU were blank, blank, blank. And you might want to put because blank, blank, blank. That's not the only way to write it. That's just a nice little start for you. Okay? I don't care if we write very simple. In fact, simple is good. Okay? All right? So you write your topic sentence. Then after that, you're going to group your supporting ideas in order. Let me explain what I mean by this. Let's say your topic sentence was, let me write up here. Let's say your topic sentence was, yes. Huh? Oh, yeah. Okay. let's say your topic, so my first 3 weeks all right, my first 3 weeks at KSAU were difficult because my English is weak, and I knew no one I did not know, rather. I did not know anyone. I did not know anyone at the university. All right. So let's say that's your topic sentence. My first 3 weeks at KSU were difficult because my English is weak and I did not know anyone at the university. Okay? So what I mean by group and support your ideas is this. I think we did this before, but we'll go over it again. The first thing we want to do is, I'll just type it, is ask ourselves, do we need an introduction? All right. Now, what do we think about when we ask ourselves whether we need an introduction? Who is the audience? And the audience what? Knows about the topic. Who's the audience in this case? Me. Do I know about the university? Do I need an introduction? No. Okay. So that's the first question. Do I need an introduction? Second one is put our topic sentence. Okay. Third one, we put our supporting point 1. And our supporting point 1 will be a sentence, a main sentence that introduces the supporting point. One. And then we come up with what? Maybe 3 different examples. So in this case, my supporting point 1 is what? My English is weak. English is weak. All right. And then you might want to say, I had limited experiences speaking and writing in English. No one, my second point here might be, no one in my family speaks English well. Third point might be here, what? That's kind of, I had limited speaking in English. Okay, no, you can do that too. Oops. You might, let's say, just for argument's sake, I went to a Saudi national school. Okay? So that's the 3 points that you're going to write about. Okay? That really supports what? The idea that your English is weak. All right? Then the next one will be what? Supporting point 2. Okay? And you're going to have an introduction sentence that introduce the main sentence for support two. Main sentence that introduces supporting point two, which is no friends, right? All right. First point you want to make here may be all my friends from high school went to KSU. Okay. Second point you want to make might be what? There are that many students at KSAU are not from Riyadh. Okay, that's another point you can make. I am a very shy person, and it is hard for me to meet new people or to befriend. Well, hard for me to make friends. To befriend new people or make friends. That's easier, right? So that's my 3 points. Now here in each one of those 3 points, I can add additional information if I want to. All right, but this is grouping my ideas, and I got those ideas. Some of those ideas I may have gotten from my brainstorming sheet. Some of them I might continue to think about as I read this outline. All right, and we had 2 supporting points there, right? Is that good?
We missed one.
What's that?
The supporting point 3. We have 2 supporting 3 supporting.
Yeah, you don't always need 3. 3 is good, but for this one it's okay. Okay. And then you have a what? Conclusion. And here we can summarize our point. Our point is what? What's our main point?
That the first 3 weeks were challenging.
Okay. So the main point we want to make is that it was difficult. All right. We can make it something in a simple word. These are the reasons why the first 3 weeks were difficult. Or you can say, not having, or you can say, having, being weak in English and not having any friends made my first 3 weeks difficult. There's a million ways to say that. There's a million ways to conclude that. Okay? But this is called outlining. Okay? Outlining your ideas. Grouping your ideas before you even outline it. All right? And then, so you have grouped your ideas, right? Notice some of the times I did not write complete sentences, right? So here, I take my outline sheet, and I just follow this grouping. It's the same thing. But here I might want to do what? May turn them into complete sentences. Okay? So then I can see them as complete sentences now. Also here, the difference is I can also add my transitions. Next, furthermore, for example, first, second, in conclusion, I might want to do that here also. And then from there, you do what? You would actually write your paragraph. And when you write your paragraph, now what you're doing is really just starting to begin to edit your paragraph. Make changes if you want, look at it, see if you like it as one big whole sentence.
Remove some ideas.
Remove some ideas. Oh, I really don't like that. Let me add this. Okay? That's the writing process. And then you can draft out from there. So today, let's say we have about 20 minutes left. What I want you to do, I'll try to save this and put it in Google Plus for you along with the video here. What I want you to do is try to at least get to step number 2. If you can get to step number 3, that's fine. All right? So do that now. I'll come around, answer any questions that you may have. But right now, just brainstorm, okay?